Hello, Assalamu Alaikum. This is KHIZIR Abdullah and you are here on Gethikma.com for O-Level Economics 2281. In this particular video, let's talk about the paper pattern for O-Level Economics 2281 and how to attempt that paper. Now, economics paper is divided into two papers. One is paper 1 and one is paper 2, having their weights assigned accordingly. Let's talk about paper 1. In paper 1, a student is assessed with 30 MCQ question, and each MCQ question is there just to know about the knowledge and the analysis that the student pertains about a particular topic. In this paper, you have 30 MCQs, and to solve those 30 MCQs, you have 45 minutes. Now, concerning this time frame of 45 minutes and 30 questions, it is very obvious that each student has 1.5 minutes per mark. How did we get that? We get that by dividing the number of questions and the total time. Having 1.5 minutes for each question means that a student can check his time allocation every 15 minutes while attempting the paper, and such that number of questions answered can help the student know where he particularly stands. Now, this paper has a weightage of 30% of your whole grade. However, on the other hand, we have paper 2. Now, this paper 2 is a structured paper. In this paper, you will be asked with a case study. Furthermore, there are structured questions to be answered. This paper is divided into two sections. Section A for the case study and Section B for the theoretical questions. Under the Section A, there is a case study and there are small questions. Sometimes there are 5 parts and sometimes there are 6 parts, depending on what the examiner demands. These questions have 30 marks, and to attempt this 30 marks, a student has 45 minutes. Now let's recall paper 2. Paper 2 has 90 marks in total and has a time of 2 hours and 15 minutes. How it is divided between Section A and Section B? Since the Section A has 30 marks, Section A has more time allocation than the Section B, which means you have 45 minutes to attempt the compulsory case study question. This is a compulsory question. Now let's talk about the Section B of the paper 2. Under the Section B, you have 4 questions and each question has 20 marks. Now you have to make a choice to attempt 3 questions. Normally the examiner divides this paper into having 2 questions from the microeconomics and 2 questions from the macroeconomics. I repeat, this is a usual pattern, not a compulsory pattern. Sometimes there are 3 questions from microeconomics and sometimes there are 3 questions from macroeconomics. Now you have to choose wisely between what to attempt and what not to attempt. Having these questions, the examiner will assess 4 sections of every individual candidate: knowledge, analysis, assessment, and evaluation. Now these questions, each question has 4 parts: A, B, C, and D. The first and the second part, A and B, is about the knowledge and assessment. Here the examiner only demands the student to write about the information he has learned from the book, he has learned from the course, or that is in his syllabus from somewhere, any content. Under the next 2 part question, they are of 6 and 8 marks respectively. Under these questions, the examiner demands the student to analyze and evaluate the situations that are asked in the question, particularly the 3 to 4 lines that are provided before the question. Now, the individual candidate needs to select the particular question and the particular way of attempting them. How to attempt a 6 and 8 mark question very properly. The structured answer required. First, you need to knowledge about what the examiner is asking. The knowledge contains the definition that the examiner is demanding. The next thing is about the assessment. Assessment means that what has been provided in the case. Next step comes about the evaluation. Evaluation and analysis. Evaluation and analysis contain that what has been provided in the case, what will be the further consequences, what are the pros and cons, and how to conclude that answer. In this video, let's conclude it. We discussed about the paper 1 and paper 2 for O-level economics and how to attempt that and what is the time allocation properly to be divided between the sections in these two papers. Thank you.